Hi everyone, my name is Lydia. If you're new here, on this channel, it's the place you don't have to start rich to become financially free. So with that, let's get started with today's topic, which is something called infinite banking. You may have heard of this before. It's often referred to how to become your own bank. And it's a method that not many people know about, and it is very, very useful to entrepreneurs as well as people who are W-2 employees that maybe have a pension plan and need to fill some gaps in their future pension income to match their present day income. And it's a way of using life insurance as a means of being your own bank. So what does that mean? We're going to get into that today. First of all, if you are not already subscribed, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and feel free to check out all of my other content talking about passive income, financial freedom strategies, and how to help you start from where you are and get to where you want to be. Thank you so much. And with that, let's get started. So this all starts with life insurance, and nobody really likes to talk about their own mortality. You know, we like to feel like we're going to live forever. We want to create a legacy, and part of wealth is creating a generational legacy. And one way to do that is through life insurance, because you will automatically have something to pass on to your children. This video is specifically for people in the United States. If you live outside of the United States, I am not qualified to advise you on this topic. I had a life insurance license for many years in the United States, and I'm very familiar with this topic. So with that said, if you're a W-2 employee and you have a regular stream of steady income coming in, this could be very beneficial for you in your retirement, as well as any future endeavors you might have in terms of purchasing a house or starting a business. And how can you go about doing that? Well, the law in the US requires that the owner of any life insurance policy maintains ownership over the cash value of their policy, which means any money from your life insurance premiums that is going to the company that doesn't directly cover the cost of insurance itself goes to a cash value account, and you as the policyholder are still the owner of that cash value, because the insurance company is actually using that money in investments to gain money for your policy and also for the company. And so what you can do after the time frame of usually 4 to 5 years is you're allowed to take loans against the cash value of your account. Now, the idea for infinite banking is that you will, let's say you receive an inheritance or you have a large lump sum of money, you can purchase a whole life or a universal index life insurance policy, and you will make annual payments or use that large cash balance to make regular payments for the rest of your life. And after 20 years, you have such a large cash value that you can actually use that as monthly income, or in the case of people I know, such as my father and some of his business associates, they took loans against their life insurance policies to start their businesses, and it ended up being very successful for them. And it's also something that has less risk. If you're an entrepreneur and you're starting a business, you can take a loan against your life insurance policy, and if your business fails and you're unable to pay that loan back for whatever reason, you don't necessarily have to. You won't necessarily be penalized. What will happen is, on the event of your death, the amount remaining on the balance of the loan will be deducted from your death benefit. So it's usually a win-win situation, because the amount that you take from your loan is usually never going to exceed your total death benefit, and you'll still have something to pass on to your loved ones or to cover your funeral expenses. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments below. There is a life insurance agent who's based in California. His name is John Becker, and he is incredible. He helps many high worth net individuals to set up their life insurance and annuities. You can send him an email at the email there, and I'll also leave his contact info in the description. I highly recommend working with him. He's one of the most experienced professionals in the space when it comes to using life insurance products and annuities for retirement and long-term passive income. Another major benefit to these types of policies are the tax structure of life insurance, where life insurance is one of the only assets and ways to store your money that is not taxable by the government. So if you have a large amount of money that you want to pass on to your children, or you want to have something in addition to your Roth IRA, in addition to your pension, you can keep this money in an account or your life insurance policy, and you're able to access that later tax-free. One more thing about that that's really nice is when you actually take the money out as a loan from your cash value account, the interest that you're earning in the account stays the same. meaning that you're still earning interest at the rate of the original value before the loan. And this is really amazing because you can still benefit from the upside of having that cash value account, as you also benefit from being able to use the cash to buy a car, make a down payment on a home, start a business. There are many things to do. The drawback to this sort of thing is that you have to be qualified to have such a policy for your whole life. What does that mean, qualified? Typically being a W-2 employee with a long-term solid job. These are people like teachers, public employees, or anyone who works for a very stable company that knows that they're going to be around for the long term, because a life insurance policy is a lifetime commitment. You must be able to maintain the policy for your entire life. Otherwise, you lose the cash value of the account, or you lose access to the benefits of your life insurance policy. This is why when we're talking about infinite banking, it needs to be something that you can sustain indefinitely in terms of paying for your premiums to cover the cost of your insurance and build up the cash value in the account. You have to be willing to wait several years to access that cash and leave it on the side as something that you don't touch. So it's a rule of thumb when it comes to investing to never invest money that you need for your basic expenses, and in this case, money that it must be money that you're willing not to touch. I'm not going to say money that you're willing to lose, as is the case for most other forms of investment, because life insurance is an asset. It's not just an investment, and it is highly insured. I know from having my own life insurance license in the US that the way that life insurance companies work is you could be with one company, however, they are insured by a larger group of insurance companies to basically insure the industry, and it's one of the most stable industries in the US, and this type of investment is very safe, and unfortunately it's not talked about enough. It should be much more common to be used, and I think maybe it's more common than people realize, or people just aren't given the right information to know that they have access to their life insurance funds and that they can use it to their advantage before they meet the inevitable end that we all are coming to. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. I want to let you know before I go that every new subscriber to this channel from November 17th until December 25th, I will be donating 25 cents to Save the Children Foundation. So for every new subscriber, I will be counting and donating to charity and posting screenshots of the amount and the donation on December 26th. If you found this information useful, please share it with other people, your friends, your family. I really appreciate it. And if you want some discounts on VPN services, as well as if you want to get free cryptocurrency when you sign up for Binance US or crypto.com, please use my referral links below. I really appreciate it. It is so important that all of us today can get control of our finances and live our lives the way that we deem fit. With that, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Take care.